usually what happens is Chino did some research. People usually stop or fail at 50.
Episode 50.
That's, to me, that's hilarious because I feel like you didn't even start yourself then. Like, you didn't even find your fucking flow of what you're doing.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that a lot of people have misconceptions about starting a podcast because it's going to be rough for a very long time because especially what we're doing, because we're starting from nothing and trying to build a following. Most people start podcasts now because it's so easy to do, especially people that have money and following. Mm-hmm. All they do is go, oh, you want to really hear it? You want to hear what I'm really about or hear what I really want to talk? Yeah. And then, oh, I started a podcast. I got a couple fucking mics. And here we go. And then they can fucking get 300,000, 500, a million people following them immediately.
I feel like that's the best way to do it, though. You start from the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah. They're going to see the whole progress.
Because then, like, once you build your following, like, you can have that, like, almost that cult following. Like, how certain movies that suck.
Exactly. That suck when they first come out, yeah.
Like, let's say the movie's like Trolls. The movie's garbage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People love that movie.
But people love that. The same thing with Boondock Saints. There's a lot of movies that fail.
What you trying to say, nigga, with garbage, nigga?
Nah.
I'm just playing.
From the episodes I watched, man, I like that podcast. Like I said, I told him when he first told me about it, I subscribed. So I'm like, I tuned in.
But all of this is just a learning process because Chino and I he's still trying to learn how to edit. He's still trying to learn how to do a lot of things. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just get on the microphone. I just always wanted to talk to people. So that's how it is. I just was like, fuck it. I'm gonna try to do my own shit.
Everybody says you gotta beat on your craft. You gotta focus on your craft, and then once you perfect that, you gotta move on to something else.
Even compared to episode 1 when we started, compared to what we're about to drop, episode 10, there's gonna be a night and day difference. You know what I'm saying? Because Chino just dropped he just did that new beat for us for the intro, and to me that kind of sets the tone of how we run shit. Okay. It's a fucking rough and raw. It's a rider beat, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about it. It kind of fits our style. We're in a fucking in a studio that him and I built brick by brick.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Tyson's screaming like a grill in the background. You know what I'm saying? So
it's dope.
It's just how it is, man. Yeah, brick by brick all day. So it's always going to be a learning process, and we're always going to try to do different things and new things. So
of course, it's all about evolution, man. If you don't evolve, you're gonna be left behind. Like you never want to be stagnant.
Not at all.
You never want to be stagnant. Like you gotta like I do it for myself. Like I pride myself on never being stagnant at all. Like I always want to say like I try to read something new every day. Yeah. Like I try to learn something. Like I feel like if I don't learn something new every day, like my day is wasted. Like because I just feel like. I don't know. I like to evolve. I like to level up. I like to
ADHD.
Yeah, essentially.
True.
Yeah, but the crazy.
I got that too.
But the crazy thing is that people were always the smartest people. If you listen to any type of business entrepreneur or anything like that, they always are constantly doing something else than what they're on. Like I forget who the fuck that guy was that was on JRE. He's the owner of the Nets. He's the owner of the Nets, and and he was talking about that he went to Siberia and lived with these remote people that bred German Shepherds in a monastery.
That's crazy.
And he lived with monks, and he was like, I just need to escape. I need to do something different. Yeah. So he just goes to these most remote locations and hangs out with people. For months.
That'd be the dopest thing. Like I want to go somewhere and just chill with monks.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just one of those things.
I don't.
Fuck that. I like the things I have.
Like you don't imagine like like you never seen these.
I go to Peru and shit to get ayahuasca and shit like that, but that's it.
Oh yeah, on top of fucking Machu Picchu.
Yo, you never see like the dudes like go to Tibet and chill with those monks.
Yeah.
Maybe learn how to levitate something crazy. You never know.
Oh no, that. You know how long? Yeah, bro, you gotta be there as a baby.
I want to do it. I want to learn how to levitate.
They actually have documentaries about that. Like
I want to learn how to float
airplanes.
I want to learn how to float things towards me, like fucking like the Jedi
Magneto.
mind tricks. Yeah, like the Jedi. Yeah, like the Jedi mind tricks.
Nah, you would never move. You'd never move again. Like
dude, I would be 4,000 pounds instead of 400
pounds. You'd be an OP like okay, I got it.
Exactly. I would just sit on the OP in fucking pit charging and just be
nah, fuck that. I'll be in the lunch reading a book and going like boom.
Yeah, you wouldn't be at lunch.
The highest productivity and winning all the fucking prizes.
Are you gonna pick today? Yeah, I already picked that.
I would just see your ID floating around.
Yeah.
It would be your ID floating around picking things. You'd be at your house. Yeah, exactly. Fuck all that. So, Calvin, where you from, homie?
Me, man, I was born and raised in New Brunswick, New Jersey. till I was like, I want to say 7 years old. Then I moved to Easton.
Oh, word?
Hopefully 16 years ago. If I'm doing.
You said New Brunswick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of boring down there. Isn't it?
It's,
like
to be honest, man,
quiet.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's one of those situations
Because
where
I've been there a lot.
too young to really like grasp the whole concept of being out there.
Shit, right?
Like I didn't go to public school out there at all. Like I had my dad kind of like removed me from SH. I went to Catholic school when I was in Jersey.
Oh,
Okay.
So like I went to St. Peter's. Like if you're familiar with New Brunswick, like or anywhere like Somerset, that whole county, like if you know where St. Peter's Hospital is at, there was I think if I'm correct, it may have been shut down. It was like a Catholic school right across the street.
Oh, word?
Yeah, literally like it was like, all right, you're going to school and we own this right here. Like we're gonna teach you something. Like it was one of those situations like that. But like my dad kind of kept me out of that the whole public school system over that area because it wasn't too good. So he was like, no, we're not doing that. Like,
He just didn't want you fucking mingling with the people that they're making bad decisions.
I mean,
It's a good thing.
kind of like that, but like I had a brother who didn't make the right decisions.
Yeah.
So he was like, you are gonna do the right thing.
I'm gonna put a little bit of trust in you. I'm gonna try to shape you into a different mold.
That's pretty much what he did. And then my grandmother passed in '01.
Sorry to hear that, man.
And that's all good, man.
Nah, because Chino and I talk about our grandmothers all the time.
Yeah.
Those women are built from different fucking materials.
We just talked about it today.
No lie, like not too long ago I went to her house and like I walked in and you know you ever walk in somewhere and like you teleport almost like back to however old you were when you
we're talking about the smells and the taste.
Yeah, so like I walked in her house and I'm like I turned my head and like I can almost see my grandmother like the way she had like, her mannerisms, I can almost hear her voice. So I was back in '01, like right after my grandmother passed, like I would say like maybe a couple months later my dad told my mother like yeah, we're putting our house up for sale, we're moving.
Okay.
And we're out of here. So we moved to Easton. I don't know where my dad picked the location at. It was kind of random, but I remember when I was still living in Jersey, I was living with my grandparents in Franklin
Okay.
for a little bit while my parents were getting the house built, and we went up here for like an Easton wrestling match,
Okay.
and it was Easton versus Peabody on 25th Street. It's like, I mean, like if anybody knows anything about the rivalry, like the football has like 100 years. And, like,
yeah, over 100 years.
Yeah, and like the wrestling team almost not as long. It's not as prevalent because it's not as like broadcast.
But it's one of those. Yeah.
It's like we take pride in it. So we did that, and I went to that match, and my dad was like, "Yeah, this is what we're gonna be at."
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up, though. That's cool. Yeah, I fucking as you can tell, I got the flag over there. Fucking, that's what I represent. That's where I was fucking. That's me. 100% through and through.
He's Eastern, huh?
Never anything different. Actually, this is the first time that I've actually moved outside of the city limits that I actually had to change my area code now. I don't like that shit. Like I was actually scared. Like I still to this day when people ask me for it, I always get the area code, and I'm like, nope, that's not it.
Yo, I run it back. I kid you not. When we moved from Jersey to here, it was the craziest experience. Like I'm used to noise I was used to noise constantly.
Yeah.
Like I literally couldn't sleep at night because it was dead silent and black. Like when my parents built the house, we were probably like where we live at one of like 5 families, and they were all separated. The other families like lived down the road and shit. So it was just silent. They didn't have a street light, so it was just pitch black. I'm talking like I had to leave the TV on. My parents would get pissed just so I could be able to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And like it was so like there was shit I wasn't used to, like seeing like groundhogs and shit. Like we built, you know, like you excavate a house.
Yeah.
You had to found it. So like, sometimes they leave a mound of dirt in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a groundhog that lived there. So like I had no blinds.
Good old Pups Tiny Phil.
Yeah, for real like that. So like I had no blinds in my room.
Him in?
I wish, but like we had no.
No, I mean like to your mom and whatever you made.
No, he
just showed up. He just showed up.
I know, but do you do it for that reason though?
No, like
no. When they were just digging out, they have no place to put the dirt.
Until they later on they'll come get it. Like they'll come get all of it.
Yeah.
So like I used to like have like we used to spend weekends up here.
Yeah.
Like cause like when the house was built just to get it like acclimated to the area.
Yeah.
And like I had no blinds and like my window as a little kid faced like that mountain. So I used to wake up and this ground would be like this.
He's hanging out
every day, staring right at me. I'm like, is that like?
I was just trying to hang out with you, bro.
Nah.
Man, I worked in a restaurant and these motherfuckers.
I got a pellet.
Rifle. Yeah, right.
No, now I do. Yo, my dad was ex-military. Like he had all them shits.
For real?
Oh my god, yeah.
I got kids, bro.
My dad, like I remember the one time the craziest thing. Like my dad, I watched him cripple a rabbit. It was so. He crippled the rabbit. Like, yo, my dad.
Peter Cottontail, bro.
Crazy thing is, like,
Got too little.
we go to the gun range now. My dad will never touch a gun, but like with a pellet rifle, he'll fuck a rodent up. Like, like
I mean, sometimes you gotta do it, son.
not like
It is what it is.
You have to, yo.
Yeah.
he shot it in the lower back, and like this rabbit, like I can see it now. Like this rabbit just started like crawling away, but his back like didn't work.
He blew out his spinal cord, son.
Yo, my dad was like, he gave me one of these, like, still got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, you got it.
Yo, I shot a bird one time, right? That's stupid.
Just
Yeah.
being
The motherfucker started like blah 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 blah. I hit it, right? And then I went inside to get a box, put him in a box. When I came back out, motherfucker started flying. I'm like, motherfucker, you
didn't put it at his misery. You just let it rock.
What?
You gotta put it at his misery. You gotta double tap. You gotta shoot one more.
What the fuck? I thought he was gonna die.
Chino doesn't have a heart.
People jump when they die.
He lost that.
Did you at least smoke a cigarette in his memory or something? Nothing.
Oh yeah, of course. But he didn't die. He flew away, yo.
Nah, I can't.
Chino has no heart. He lost it in Vietnam.
I got a bigger heart.
Yeah, when he
He's just not for small animals.
Just not.
No. That was just.
Anything that's living. That's.
I actually just got that rifle and I was trying it out and I'm like, oh shit.
There's a bird there.
Let me see it.
Shoot it in the face.
No, I was trying to see if I hit it or not. I hit it right from the first.
I still got it.
I still got it.
I like that. I like pellet rifles. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was in college, my coach used to give us per diem money.
Yeah.
I guess the first thing I bought was like groceries and then 2 BB guns. Like,
Yeah, fucking. Actually, we're gonna start doing a lot more. Like, just not just this podcast, but me, Will, and Chino are always gonna go out and just like whatever the fuck we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I found a fucking and we're just gonna like release content. That's also a big thing that we're gonna do. It's just different shit, like shit we just
like a mini vlog.
Yeah, just a mini vlog of fucking us hanging out. And I found a thing where you can race stock cars. Like not the NASCAR, but you ever see the ones with the big tires and they look like go-karts with a big fin on the side? Yeah. It's $100 to start, and then
let's do it.
Yeah, and you can go around Pocono Speedway, and they fucking you can either be in the car or you can drive it.
I want to drive that.
And
shit.
it goes up to 160. Yeah.
it's all fun and games until you crash.
Hey,
No, but they gotta think of the harness and all that.
It happens.
There'll be wars out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good. I'm cool. I'll throw the money down.
But the thing is that we're just gonna try to do a whole bunch of different content. Just release a whole bunch of different things.
That's what's up. You gotta broaden your horizon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta hit all the other markets.
And then plus you can see how goofy we are not in this setting, in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me and Will had a conversation about guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
We're like, yo, Will, when you want to go to the range, please call me. I will gladly go. I just have to take like the ammunition out of my gun because I can't shoot it in the range.
What do you mean?
It's a hollow point. Some range won't let you shoot hollow points.
This one's outside of this public.
Where is this at?
Yeah, man. So there's like certain things that you can do and then there's.
What do you mean? Just get different bullets. What the fuck are you talking about?
I only have a bunch of hollow points. I don't have regular nines.
It all depends if you're like, hey, look at this. You want to look.
Yeah.
Look at it's not. It's
no, like the size different though. When like a bullet, you can shoot it. Some dudes are really good in the range. They're like, yo, like, yeah, you can't shoot that ammunition.
Until you go up there and you're going, wow, we are in the middle of nowhere and there's just people set up.
To me, a bullet's a bullet. I mean,
yo, where's this at?
Those.
That's out there.
You're right. Like hollow points are different and shit, but. Bullet's a bullet, bro.
No, like
should be able to shoot whatever.
A conversation with like I got a couple cousins in Newjersey, so I was just with them recently, and they were telling me like, "Oh, what do you keep in your gun?" I'm like, "Oh, I have hollow points." She's like, "You're allowed to carry those?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and they're like, "PA." The difference is like in state laws, like,
well, because we're a Commonwealth and we don't give a fuck.
That's a fact.
We don't give a fuck about what other people say in this country because we are a Commonwealth. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's a good thing about this.
We're just like Puerto Rico. We have the same. We have the same fucking. We have the same law as them.
That's the good and bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. But they can enforce some shit that other states are like, whoa. You know, we're on this move. The better people. VA is like, nope. We're keeping our people back in 1800s. Fuck.
We still got Amish.
Yeah, exactly. You still got the Amish pulling fucking no electricity, pulling mules,
doing donuts and burnouts with horses.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Going to the store with the horse.
So, you are a big fan of podcasts, and actually, one of the reasons that Chino and I started talking all the fucking time is I was in the car and I actually had the door open. I was listening to a podcast and he walks by, and then you walk by, and then on his way back, he has his earphone in, and I remember he came up to me and he was like, "Yo, I'm listening to this episode right now. I'm a little bit ahead of you." But he was like, "Yo, this is a good one." I'm like, "Oh shit, someone else." He was like, "Yo, I've been listening to this shit from the beginning." I'm like, someone else listens to something that I do religiously just like I do. So it was one of those moments where you don't feel alone. Like, you don't feel as nerdy.
You hit him with like, "Yo, did we just become friends?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Did we just become best friends? You want to do karate in the garage? Yeah. That's exactly how I felt. Like,
so you want to make a podcast in my basement?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And that's how we started. Like, and I was like, "Yo, he fucking somewhat finally, yes." And then him and I just started talking more and more because I get super excited like a fucking.
But that's the thing. When somebody mentions something you're proud of, you're supposed to get excited. Like, if you don't hear that enthusiasm in your voice, like, yo, like if you talk about their podcast and you're like, "Yeah, man, I just made this podcast," and I'm like, "I don't watch this shit." You're not even happy about it. I don't watch it. Yo, you're supposed to get excited. Like,
but it was just crazy that he listened to the same thing I did just as religiously as I did.
What was it?
The
Watch
Local
this.
podcast.
This is what I've been doing. Like, I have one left. I've been cutting pieces, and when I see somebody to tell them about the podcast, I just give them the.
Is it on? Oh, I thought you had it on the fucking day.
Oh, that's your business card?
That's my business card.
This is the beginning. This is
Yeah.
Dude, you ever see those heavy stickers like this big?
No,
That's what
yes.
I've been writing down and handing out to people. I didn't have to ask me.
No, of course. I remember when you first, I think I caught you right after stand-up, and you said something about it. I'm like, yeah, like me, like I love supporting people I know. Like I'd rather support you than somebody I don't know. I'd rather spend my time wasted on you. If I know you, I'd rather share that love. Like, all right, because when I told you I watched the first episode, I'm like, yo, but you know what, bro? I hit the subscribe button. Keep it up, like
I fucking
appreciate it. I was like, yo, when the next time you gonna have me
people will
on?
support you when you got good numbers. Like,
Yeah. But the thing is that that you actually listen to podcasts, and that's why I was like, yo, fucking. And then you and I started talking more and more about that.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how this fucking wave has taken off, but
Because some people just want to hear somebody talk. It's like
real talk though.
It's kind of like you want to hear somebody say the same shit you were thinking, but in a more articulate way. Like,
And some people just want the background noise, pretty much.
Yeah.
But still, like, listening, and when they hear a subject that they're kind of interested in. Because that's what I do. Like, I be doing shit at the house and shit, listening to stuff, but then when I hear something that I want to fucking watch or something, I'll be on my phone, like, paying attention.
Then you look at it, you put it up in the cabinet, spice cabinet, be watching it while making something.
Yeah.
I'll be holding the pan up to the side and shit. Like, oh shit, put it back down. But also you surprised me because it's not really surprised me, but you and I were talking because we started off the podcast and you said that you have your own recording equipment.
yeah.
And like how did you get into that? Because Chino and I actually had a podcast where we started that and then it turned into fucking robot arms and eye surgery.
I mean, it actually started out like I used to like do music a little bit. So like I pirated like Logic Pro, like pirated waves and all that shit. So like I just got bored. Like I would say like.
Yeah, but what made you pick?
I'm trying to think about it. Like my friend group in college, like we used to like go to parties all the time. So like I would catch myself freestyling on the way to parties. So got to the point where like I sucked terribly. And, like one summer, I guess out of nowhere, I started getting better. They got to the point where like we were like, yo, why don't you record some of this stuff? And I was like, you know what? One of those ideas. So when you go to college, you get this money back, and you're like, hold up, my rent's paid. My bills are paid for like the next 3 months. I had $5,000 left.
Daddy Big Dick swimming in money.
It's like, all right, I already bought like $200 worth of alcohol. It's gonna last me.
I was ready to say you got your Keystone Light and your Bankers Club already set for the month. Now we're talking about spending. Now we got some spending.
Let me go on Amazon and buy some studio equipment. I already had the Mac. Like the Mac was like a college gift, so like I just started recording. Like I got bored and just started writing music. Like I always wrote like poetry and stuff like that. Like I've done it for years. Like secretly, like just writing and like typing this and doing this. And so I was like, all right. I see certain rappers who are like, yeah, if you can write a poem, you can write a rhyme. Like, it's easy. It's almost the same sentence structure.
Yeah. It flow.
Yeah, it's because you gotta think Wale is a poet.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you actually listen to some of the things he says, like the breakdowns of some of his rhymes, it's poetry.
He's very poetic, and sometimes he gets overly poetic in his songs, and you're like, well, just cut the fucking music out. Just,
Oh, no, you do one of these. Like,
exactly, exactly. Where you fucking, you just, like, sometimes you get to that, and I'm like, I don't understand, just cut the fucking beat, and just...
It's like, on the smoke, I need my beret on,
exactly.
cigarette, turtleneck.
Yeah, don't even have a beat in the background, just talk in front of a camera. Like, it's the same concept. But yeah, so sometimes he's like, just how like some people get over political in certain things, and but did you feel like you always had a musical mind? Was that something?
Yeah, actually, I've always did. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I kind of taught myself how to play the piano.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite instrument of all time.
What's weird thing is, like, not muscle memory. I can play a little bit of keys, but like I can't like remember how to play it because like I kind of just forgot over the years. But
okay.
I got into music after that. I used to play the trumpet. I can still read sheet music to this day. Like,
can you really?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope, dude.
And I still have my trumpet in my house.
Do you really?
Yeah. It has to be like has to be greased up and all that stuff.
I was gonna say it's probably clogged as fuck.
Oh my god! I haven't played the thing in like 7 years.
I remember,
but I can still read the music.
Dude, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I've always like both my brothers. Like my one brother is very poetic. My other brother has like a musical mind. He can pick up anything and start to figure out keys and shit like that and make his own little song up that sounds remotely well. Me, I'm retarded. There's nothing that I'm very good at. I can get my point across to other people and maybe pick up a box. Like
you gotta MC for them then. You have your brothers make the band, you just MC.
No, I just be the hype man yelling in the background like, what? Yeah! That's all I can do. That's the basic.
The hose.
Yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing else. I can set it up like these are the fuck faces. There we go.
You talk very well. You talk very well. Like you can easily be on a mic like, yeah, yo, this is such and such, entertaining crowd for a little bit.
I was never scared of public speaking, but neither are any of my brothers.
Nah, that was my worst class.
Nah, man, you just get up there, you fucking sit out there, you point at people, you crack some jokes, you throw some peanuts at them, the show's over. It's done. It's done.
That's like my only issue with ever like performing music. I can't.
Me too.
I don't like.
I told them that I'll put music out, but I'm not gonna go to shows.
If it comes down to it, you know what's gonna happen? That Chino and I are gonna make a group, right? It's gonna be called fucking Little Chino B. It's gonna Big Chino B and little Fat Boy, and then I'll come out and I'll lip sync his songs. And that's what we're gonna do.
The thing is though,
Chino's gonna.
You'll probably get signed, and then like he has to ghostwrite all your.
Yeah, we're gonna do like Milli Vanilli. What yeah.
No, that's what I want to do. I want to be in the back.
Yeah, Chino's gonna be in the back, and he's gonna pretend that he has like the DJ equipment, and he's gonna have one of those makeshift mics that you can't see his face because he's gonna have a mask.
It's not that I'm scared to do it because I would do it.
Yeah.
The thing is the outcome of it. I'm scared of that. Of being.
Oh, so you're scared of like rejection and all that stuff?
No, not rejection. The opposite.
Too
much, like. I love my privacy, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, he's scared of the pussy rate going up.
No. There's just people that are just super private in life. So when that privacy gets invaded, then it feels
because
like,
I know for a fact I've been studying the game for a long time. I know for a fact if I get to a certain point, you don't even have to be super fucking famous.
Yeah, you lose your rights.
That's the issue with a lot of artists nowadays. Cause
that's how they get into drugs and shit because they get into a point like you know what I mean. Like everybody's always being so nice to you just because you're that person or being fake with you and all this shit and telling you yes for everything. Yo, it's just. I don't want to be in that place.
It's the way we do music.
I love making music, but I don't want to be in that place.
Like people do. It's like I was watching this one thing. Like people do music from their house now. Yeah. Like to pretty much even be good at music, you need to do everything on your own. You need to like DIY that whole project. You need to make your own label, and you're doing this from your house. Yeah. You have these guys that are introverted, extremely introverted, doing music and just sending it out to the masses. Yeah. You got they're following online, right? And then they get famous.
100%. That's the same thing that happened with a lot of EDC people. They were sitting there, it's just a whole bunch of nerdy people that were just making music, and they would release it on certain websites, and then all of a sudden they're at this fucking EDC show in the middle of Vegas, and they're playing in front of 500,000 people, and they don't know, like, it's one of those things that people blow up so fast they don't know what's going on. But I understand what you're saying, that your privacy, But we could just make cartoons, bro. We could
Yo,
do a whole cartoon
I
video.
feel them on it, but like, no lie, like
No one will ever see you.
I've had stage fright my whole life. I couldn't like.
There's people. No, it's not about that. Like it's not about that. It's about the outcome of it. Because
The aftermath.
Because
once you get to a certain point, everywhere you go, someone's gonna know you. Someone wants to take a picture. Your life is not known.
But the thing is, though, when you sign
I don't want to waste that
sign
just for
on for
money.
it almost. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. I don't want to waste that for money. I just chose not to do that. I'll ghostwrite for anybody. Give me my 35%, and I'm Gucci.
Give me my like 2% royalty, and I'm
Nah, 35 everything. 35 everything.
Hey.
No, I feel you.
Because
on that.
I make beats and everything. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely feel you on that. But like, there's certain things when you get to that echelon of celebrity, like if you see Jay-Z out, some of the yo, that's whole like.
Are you?
Excuse me.
Are you scared of that?
I couldn't do it.
No, I know people get nervous.
I couldn't do it. Like, I don't like me. Like honestly, like it's from like life. I don't really like large crowds.
Yeah.
It's
I'm a very intimate person. Like
I used to be like out there like
the Gucci's.
The Gucci. But
Me, I'm a very intimate person. Like I have no problem going out in thousands of people. I can talk in front of anyone. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. You suck a dick.
I couldn't do
But
it.
I like to sit down and talk to people. That's why hence we do it here. You know what I'm saying?
Like I would like all my presentations in college. I had to practice it. I'd be like, I need like double the deodorant. I'll be sweating. Like I can't even look in like a small classroom at like 12 people and be like. So this is something I personally wrote my paper. I couldn't do it.
So speaking of that, so I fell asleep in this class, and my teacher woke me up, and he was like, "You got a book report?" And I was like, "You can suck a dick. I'm not fucking doing any of that." And he was like, you got to get up there." And I'm like, "Okay." So I grabbed this piece of paper, and I got up, and I stood up in front of the class, and I told this story about this company. I made up a story. Then I was basically what I said is I read a book, and it was called The Adventures of Two Ton Taco and Burrito Boy.
Are you serious?
And yes, and I made this half-hour presentation about that Two Ton Taco and Burrito Boy they had a taco stand, and then Ronald McDonald, that cocksucker, McDonald's was trying to get into the taco game. So they were trying to steal their secret formula, and they were trying to create their own shit called Ronald McTaco. So I made up Ronald McTaco, and I made up this whole entire story for 45 fucking minutes. I mean, it was about a half hour, 45 minutes. And eventually, it wrapped up with the hamburger come over, and he was like breaking in the restaurants. The Two Ton Taco and Burrito Boy had it defended in the mean streets, and they were beating up the little chicken nuggets and Grimace. I made up this whole entire shit in like 7th grade.
Wow.
Right? My teacher was like, and I held up a blank piece of paper. Like, you could see through it. It was a blank one. I just started rattling off, and I just made this whole story up. And he just, at the end, he was like, "I know you didn't write anything on that paper, but I'm going to give you an A just because you sat here and bullshitted me for that long." And he was like, it was kind of entertaining.
I'll be up there like this. Like,
you have to.
I mean, I was up there winging it, bro. Just winging it. And it was just coming straight from my mind. And I was navigating things, but I do remember Two Ton Taco and Burrito Boy.
Yo, I never studied. I always pass everything just by common sense. The questions that will give me and shit.
Yeah, that's how it is for me.
Pretty much common
but that's
sense.
what they always say. Like, all of people, like, I feel the same way. I never, like, I didn't have the drive to ever study. I was a test taker. You know what I mean?
Just boring.
But they always say, like, I think, like, something I read is, like, most companies hire people who are, like, they procrastinate because they're more productive. They get more stuff in less time.
I think...
yeah, like Microsoft, they only hire people by their experience and shit like that. Your title doesn't, like what you study and all that shit, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Your college degree does not matter with...
The college degree doesn't matter anyway now.
Excuse me. Yeah, I heard there was a quote from someone. There was a quote from someone that says that you hire the smartest person that's the laziest because they'll find the easiest path to do it.
And they'll do it in the least amount of time.
Yeah. And they're like, you gotta find someone that's smart that's extremely lazy because they'll figure out the easiest path to do it.
Yeah, but it's like everything, like I told you, like if you find a passion, if you find that person that has a passion for what you're looking for,
yeah,
yo, they're gonna take you far, yo.
Yeah.
Because if they love what they're doing, and then you love what you're doing, then if it's a team and shit like that, it's
you gotta describe what we're doing.
You know what I mean?
But I wish I was in stuff like this. I wish I was in like the development apps.
Start your fucking own. Start your own. You already have the equipment. You already have the idea because you and I talked many times that you want to start something about debating music albums and a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, this has been like a debate between me and my boy. Like you always say, like,
and you know what, dude? Reviewing shit is probably one of the most popular things. Like, there's this channel called Unbox Therapy. He has millions of followers. All he does is he did this new shit with the razor, the new razor that came out.
Yeah.
And all he does is open it. It's just him with a camera, and all he does is he's just entertaining. He just talks about it, opens up the package, rips it off, tells jokes, fucks around with it, shows you all the features.
Yo, what about the reaction videos? Reaction videos be getting a lot of.
Yo, I want to be like one of those little kids who just play with their toys online, like
do it.
Millions of fuck, like all this shit we pick at work. This one dude, like I'm like how much money does this kid? How much money does he have?
Oh, that Frankie.
Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, this kid's a millionaire.
He's number 2.
Yeah, but he also got kind of fucked up. He got to deal with Nickelodeon and shit, and they make toys and all this shit. He's probably getting a piece, but at the same time, he has a show too.
Yeah, you gotta think about his contract. They're like, all right, we'll bust you down.
They're probably taking all the shit from YouTube that he's still making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And he's also making the show on Nickelodeon, right?
But I wonder how much his parents are taking.
Oh, everything.
Their house is paid for, the trips are paid for.
You don't see that?
Yo, the funniest thing about that is, can you imagine though? You're paying all your parents' bills and somebody's like, yo, go to timeout.
Yeah.
He's like, what? What? IQ me? Excuse me, this is mine. Like, I run this.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, you need to get the fuck out of my house. And you guys go to sleep with the dog out of shit. Build yourself out.
When that kid turns like 15, just 15.
Oh yeah,
he's smoking so much crack.
We'll see him on CNN talking about I need to emancipate myself from my parents. Get my money.
He's gonna want to be a president, but.
And then what's gonna happen is that as soon as he turns 18, he's gonna go to porn.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen.
Hopefully not.
It's like he's playing with a whole different type of toys now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He has his own dildo line. He's gonna do it, dude.
Why didn't I leave?
Holla at me. What's his name? Harry? What's his name? Frankie? Ryan? Billy? Billy's dildos. Holla at me. You can get your idea from me.
Can we doing reviews like this and shit?
Yeah, exactly. Shoving them in fucking women. It's gonna be amazing. That's the story of his life. I'm coining it now. If it happens, if it comes
Yo,
through.
did you see the episode of The Most Expensive Shit with the 2 Chainz?
Oh, 2 Chainz?
Yeah, that is one of my favorite web series ever.
With the dildos and shit.
Yeah, did you see the one
with the black one with the gold and shit? It was like, what was it, like $100,000 or something like that? Something
Yo, did you see the one?
How did this conversation turn into this?
Yo, hold up.
Expensive dildos.
There was one that you connected to your phone and it's a pussy, a fake pussy. And then it will move with the porno that you're watching. So if you're watching the porn and then the shit, she's moving slow, then the shit starts moving slow. If she moves fast, it starts moving fast.
Bro,
like no lie,
it's connected to the porn.
They would connect it to like a dildo that, like, let's say your girl was, she would use it and it would stroke at the same speed.
Why are you able to fuck computers nowadays? I don't. Jesus Christ! This is why the people, the incels. That's the whole movement where people that are not fuckable. And they're trying to say that it should be mandatory that like the incels should have rights. Dude, this is why. Because there's you just fuck your computer now.
That's it.
Hey, but you won't catch nothing.
It's crazy. Well, unless you get some fucking cyber disease, where that shit starts shooting microchips in your dick.
When we start changing and becoming like cyborgs and shit, you fuck your computer, you get a little virus.
Like a surrogate?
Yo, real pussy will never be replaced.
I am a virgin. So.
Real pussy?
Okay, replaced? You monk?
I guarantee there's some dude in his mom's basement right now working on a real vagina.
Yeah, but working on a real vagina that he never had. What do you mean?
He's gonna make it out of banana peels.
He's in the basement like that. He never had a real fucking vagina.
He's making it out of a mango and banana peels, bro.
That's the crazy thing is he'll make that shit. Next thing you know, he's on like Forbes, like top 100.
He probably cut out an avocado and he's like,
yeah, exactly.
Then he's fucking
like that.
Then he's fucking every Victoria's Secret model.
You take out the seed, bro.
You take the rooster, you got the flour, you glue it.
Glue it right on there, bro. Jesus Christ.
But then you gotta think that though, he'll make all this money that every Victoria's Secret model is like this. Oh, this is my boyfriend. Yeah. Now we're like,
yeah. Well, or
this guy wouldn't know what to do with that.
So is that gonna be the new market? That there's gonna be celebrities that release their own pussies?
Oh, yeah,
they do it now.
That one has you can change the mold of.
But I'm not talking about like fucking porn stars. I'm just talking about like.
Oh, if they want to sell their
Is
fucking
Kim
mold.
Kardashian come out like?
That's what I mean. If they want to sell their mold, yeah.
Yeah, but it won't be a mold because you know they're gonna tweak it a little bit. So if their shit looks like if their shit looks like a roast beef sandwich with firecrackers,
I'm sure they'll get a vaginal rejuvenation.
fucking
And then they'll do that. But you know what I mean?
No lie, yo, if Halle Berry's pussy comes on the market, I want it. I want it.
How many people? Oh my god, that shit would be.
Nah, I want that swordfish Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just like us too. Like I wouldn't mold my dick soft. I will mold it.
Would you?
Would
you mold
They
it?
actually make that.
I know. I'm just saying, but I won't mold that like hard. I
I
won't
know,
mold it soft.
but would you mold it if someone came up to you and was like, Chino, you're the most famous artist on the planet. We mold your dick.
Hell yeah.
Put it in this cup.
And put a TM on the side.
No, all I want to know is how much do I get?
Oh,
How much are my royalties for the rest of my life?
That's what I mean. Put a trademark on it, and it's on my name. Shit.
Check it out on our website. Chino B's releasing his dick. All right, along with the Chino B pre-rolls and the fucking Chino B dildos, that's what we're gonna have
Yo,
here.
fuck that. Make your own shirts too, bro.
Chino BD.
Oh no, yeah, we're working on that.
Chino BD.
But
Yeah, we got a lot of things in the works, but
Where I put my pre-order?
Jesus.
You guys take cash out? Visa?
I mean, we'll figure out something.
No.
no, it'll be directly on the website.
Yeah, we'll figure out. It's gonna happen eventually. We're gonna do our own thing. But Chino's gonna release your dick. But
Yo, Nick, you
coming
release your own
2021.
cookbook.
My own cookbook? My
Yes.
shit would fucking be hot dogs and ramen noodles. Son.
I gotta
You gotta
check
let-
it.
But I can show you how to make chi-chis and
Nah, you gotta tell them, yo. Fat boy on a budget.
Yo, exactly. I would be called. You wouldn't even want to.
Fat boy with the Chino, not Chinese.
Yeah.
Yo, no lie, like, if people want to arrested, they go, the chi-chi?
Yeah, of course.
Change your life. If you never really had one and you look it up the right way,
We can do our cookbook called Big G and Little T. Have your cookbook. It'd be me all fat sitting in a chair and Chino
Big G
sucking.
and Little T.
Yeah, Chino in an apron cooking a
I've
meat.
had some chi-chis that changed my life, man. Like, no lie.
Yeah, man.
My times working in a prison.
So when my dad got home from his time up north, about 700 times, yeah, the first thing while I was 8 years old and he came in, he's like, pussy, I'm gonna show you how to make something. He's like, I'm gonna show you how to fucking make something. You go ahead and he started
real food.
yeah, and he started grabbing all of his shit and he made this fucking chi-chi in a Lanco bag.
Wait,
And
they don't tell me you put the noodles on the floor and started breaking them.
No.
All right.
I mean, we were civilized. We had a table. When he put that shit in the garbage, in a shopping bag, rolled that shit up, wrapped the fucking towel
Open
around
it and
yeah,
spread it.
yeah, and he was like, in 15 minutes we'll come back and eat this. I was like, I ain't fucking eating that shit. He broke it open. I was like, it looks like cat shit. It looks like cat throw. And he was like,
chips on it? Did you put the chips on it?
he put the cheese on it, bro. He put the cheese
Oh,
on it.
man.
And then we ate some, and I was like, this might come in handy one day.
Tuna.
And then
Yo,
eventually it became
No lie, like I had these, when I used to work as a CEO, I had these inmates, like they knew I didn't eat red meat or pork. Yeah.
Oh,
We got
Officer
a bobo
Ricky.
up in here. Let's go.
Officer Ricky.
Yeah, like, I never ate food from nobody, like, but this is like, yo, like, they were like, yo, Daily, can I make the cheesy with that? I'm like, yeah, sure. Put the chicken, like, the noodles, whatever, with the turkey summer sausage. They made it for me because they knew I didn't eat red meat or pork. With the jalapeno cheese, bro, I was like, damn, man, this shit changed my life.
Yo, it's really not that bad. Because you don't think about it in a sense that, like, oh, this is going to be a good meal. But once you actually start looking at the flavors and how it's actually made, and then you start eating it because it comes out and you're not expecting it to taste that good. It's one of those foods that taste a lot better than it looks.
Yeah, but once you look at the calories, you're like, yeah, what the fuck did I just eat?
But the thing is that those calories, when you start fucking lifting all day and you're running around a bunch of gorillas, you're going to want to get as thick as possible, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to eat and lift as much as possible. That's why dudes in jail are fucking yoked.
That's actually why, like, they started removing the weights, the free weights and shit.
Yeah,
most
because
prisons like don't have weights no more. But you gotta think there's ways around that shit. You ask
body weights.
You ask the CEO like, hey yo, bro, can I get a garbage bag so I can clean up my hut?
Yeah.
Fill that shit up with water, start doing curls.
Exactly. And they do this shit where
you
they
do enough of them shits. You get a nice slow lift out of it.
Where they fucking they tie it in a circle.
Repetition.
Yeah,
the one you do for a long
one
time.
person curls. One person curls while one person does like triceps.
Yeah,
and you just push and pull.
and then they'll do like I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to think of like pure memory. I've caught a couple of them. But yo, can I get one of these books? I'm like, go ahead. They'll take like maybe like 20 books, put it in like a laundry sack. You know, every few minutes get one like a laundry bag. Yeah, fill it out with books. One hand. Yeah.
And you start, then people do body squats where they fucking throw it over the shoulder. And,
yeah, and you kind of like do one of these, like you see the bag, you're like, yeah, please get rid of that when you're done with that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to get in trouble for you.
It's not even like it's not even the fact you do getting in trouble. It's like I don't want to do paperwork for your bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. You like it's more work for you.
Yeah, of course. That's why I hate cops who like do super cop shit. Like yo, like I had a guy come to my house the other day. Like my dog was barking. He was like, well, can I have your name for my report? I'm like, I told him. He was like, I'm like, you want to say it? Went to house, dog was barking, spoke to him.
Yeah, that's it.
The fuck are you
You're
doing?
my name. You hang out with me.
I would have been like this.
You send me a Christmas card, motherfucker. Like,
I'm like, yo, please quiet the dog. Thank you. Good night.
yeah. It's not gonna work. Like, is that your dog? Well, yeah. All right.
Couldn't do that.
Can't really even do anything. It's a dog. It's an animal.
Yeah, and also like my dog is a guard dog.
What kind of dog you
I
got?
have a Dogo Argentina.
A Dogo Argentina?
Yeah.
You pulled it up?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
It looks like if a pit bull and a Great Dane had a love child,
Oh.
and they only come in white.
You ever seen the King Corsos?
They're my boy actually. My college roommate used to breed them.
Yeah, my brother fucking rescues a lot of them. Those shits are giant.
They're big. This dog like he's not like a King Corso aside like being thick. He's more like a long legged dog.
Yeah.
But my man walks around like 125.
Okay.
Easy.
Almost like the Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
Bigger.
You ever see? Yeah, but bigger. Yeah.
Bigger.
You can spell that for us, bro.
Just type in Argentina with a O in Dogo.
Argentina.
Go back.
Oh, the first one of the cast. Thank you, brother.
You're good.
You got this, man.
Yo, go back to the
You should have seen me in the practice podcast. I was kicking those fucking things all over the place.
Yo, go back to the beginning.
We literally filmed an episode where I kicked it over like 15 times.
Dio. Geo.
Hold on for the camera.
There,
What's up, motherfuckers?
second one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Bet. Hold on. My bad. I didn't mean to click on that shit.
Oh shit! Yeah. The ones they look like almost like a boxer too.
Yeah. It's all that. It's pretty much bred with all that. Like my dog is one of the most protective people I've ever met. Like when I first got him and I'm walking around with him, like I have never felt no fear in my life. And like since this dog was a puppy, like I've never seen a dog with zero fear. I'm talking like late at night, complete black. If he hears something, he's walking straight to it.
I ain't never come over your room for that.
Like no lie, yo.
Bro, I need my bones.
No lie, yo. I love it. I love it. Cause like when people ring the doorbell, and like I've never had a dog like this in my life. Like he's so intelligent. So like I've trained him like when he wants to go to the outside to hit a bell on my back door.
Yo,
and like all that shit.
click the one down all the way on the left hand side, down by the cage.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's actually he looks like my dog right now.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's
What happened?
He's sturdy. He's sturdy. No, they're not fat. They're just muscle.
Yeah.
Like my dog now, like if I have him on like it's with like his collar and go for a walk,
a wide receiver.
I tell him right now, like yo, you wanna go for a walk? And I'll put his collar on. I'm like yo,
But now all of them. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, cute.
No, that one's a female.
Yeah.
But still though.
And it's an advertisement for nose butter.
So you have.
It's an advertisement for nose butter, bro.
You gotta make the
Nose
nose
butter,
up.
bro.
What is nose
Hey,
butter?
it's nose butter, bro.
Yo, I actually own that book in the corner right there.
What, nose butter?
No, the book down there.
Oh, that's
So
yeah.
this one?
Yeah, I have it. That one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up.
Not like the dog. He's a stubborn. He's a little asshole.
Yeah. But that's like that picture you showed with the cage, like.
Do you have them with the ears cut? Like
Yeah,
that?
they're cut. Like there's just something about him. Like I tell people, like yo, there's certain things. Like when I bring him out.
It's almost like a pit bull if you look at it.
Yeah, but he's
With
just
longer
tall.
legs, yeah.
Like when I bring him out, I took him to the park one day. Like people who I knew personally for years would make a full circle. He wouldn't come near me. And the thing is, he was cool. He was just laying down.
Yeah.
Like, but if I trained him so much. Sometimes I'm like, yo, Like the one whistle, and I'm like, up, he'll stand up. My dog stands about like 5'8".
Yeah, but the thing is that that dog looks like a dick biter, so I'll talk to you, I'll call you.
Nah, bro, he'll
I'll
bite
call
you.
you from across the park.
He'll bite you dead in your chest.
Yeah, I'm good at the dick biter, I'm good,
Nah, but like the thing is, like with dogs like that though, you get a dog that big, like inside the house, teddy bear.
But
outside, fucking beast.
In reality though, if a dog like that come at you,
I'm shooting him.
no, hold on, with the gun, do you think you can take him?
No. Yeah, it depends on the situation.
I think I can. I'm not
Like,
big or nothing, but in survival mode, I've been there.
Like
I can do something, yo.
if I see a
I
dog-
can grab his fucking eyes and just.
if I see a dog that big,
Yo, it's everything, yo.
Every time we talk about animals,
I will bite his nose.
always
Like,
talking about choking animals.
No lie.
No, I'm choking animals.
like I've had to I've had to
No, I'm just
restrain him.
saying.
Yeah.
I've had to restrain him before.
I'm
Like
fucked
I'm
up,
talking,
bro.
it's hard. I felt like I would say Will Smith when I'm Legend.
Yeah.
Restraining him, like he sit there like just like he's like I've never met a dog that strong.
Yeah.
I fucking believe it. Yeah, it's
No, I
just,
believe it too. They look like it.
Like I'm not, but
it
also
looks
he's
like
the best dog.
he's genetically bred to fucking to
To
be
bite shit.
defensive. Yeah,
To bite shit.
Yeah, to be defensive.
Like, the bite shit, like, and he's also bred to be really smart. Like I told you guys, like
Can you
like,
choke a dog?
hell yeah, you can choke that dog.
Yeah.
You got a windpipe, bro? You
Yeah.
fucking choke the shit out of that thing.
That's what I mean. Don't go out too, right?
I don't know how the
I don't think
conversation.
I don't want to be there when it makes up, but
The conversation.
competitors.
No, but I'm just asking because I've never seen that. I've never seen nobody choking a dog like that.
I
mean,
I'm sure that happens.
That's the only time I've seen it.
But I am legend.
I mean,
Where he chokes
I've never seen a dog be like this.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
So our conversation went from Chino's dildos to Jaws to choking dogs.
And from this, everything, whatever, yeah.
You see what I was talking about? That there's no
There's
no
direct-
structure.
Yeah, of course. That's the beauty of it though. Like it's actually like it's such a free flowing thing.
organic, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's such a free flowing thing. Like if you came here with a script, like all right guys,
I can't.
let's harken
Oh,
back.
I
We
can't
cannot
do it.
tell you what to talk about now
Yeah.
before this. Hell no.
The only thing I can do is try to pull the conversation back towards something, but that usually just goes
Yo,
back
no lie.
to whatever we're talking about.
If you
Dildos
guys
and dogs.
ever want to meet him, I'll let you meet him.
Not really.
I'll let you meet him.
Nah,
Like I tell people at work, they're like, "Oh, I want to meet your dog." I'm like, "All right, cool. What's your day off?" Like with Pete, and I'm like, "My day's off Thursday. I work. I work Thursday." I'm like, "All right, let me know. Shoot me a text. I live 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
I'll just put him in the back of my car and drive him there. I'm not taking him out of the car though.
Nah,
But he'll be there. You can see him.
you
Like,
can FaceTime me. I'll wave at your dog.
no, like,
What's up, bro?
yo, no lie. He's the only dog I ever met. Like, you see my car. I drive a Volkswagen
I
Golf.
believe it's just.
When he hops in my car, like you know, like you see that shit, it dips a little bit. like he goes in here like he straight on it. I'm like,
on your motherfucking your center console, looking at you.
no lie, like I'll never forget like this. I was at McDonald's getting like an ice cream cone. Like it was hot as hell.
You be hanging out with your dog like that?
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
You're supposed to like yo.
Exactly.
When you get an animal like that, that's it. That's
That's
his
man's best friend.
That's
Yeah.
his lifetime.
Yeah.
So like if it's super hot outside, and he's been outside. Like he's like one of the few dogs. Like since he's white, he gets sunburned.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he'll get
yeah.
super hot. So I'm like, yo, let's go to McDonald's. I remember this one girl, like she's seen him, she's like, oh my god, can I give him a nugget? And then like I'm like, yo, you want an idiot? And he looked directly at her, and she was like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, she's like, I'm not giving him this nugget. I'm like, he's not gonna bite you. I'm like, yo, be nice, just be nice. And he's like, he's just looking, waiting for the nugget. And they're like, yo, and she's like, can you give it to him? I'm like, shit, like I have long arms, so I'm like, I'm in my because the golf is small, so I'm in like my driver's side. I reach back in the window, and he's just slowly like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, you know. Yo, I want to get a Rottweiler. I always love those dogs.
They're beautiful dogs.
Yeah, they are.
They're like I like guard dogs.
Yeah, they're German farm dogs. That's what they're fucking. They're just big ass farm dogs. That's what they're meant to do. Is be on the farm, hang out,
Yeah,
and
you're
they're
supposed to-
meant to protect the farm
Yeah, you're supposed to shut shit down.
from foxes, fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
You,
But no, just keep talking.
No, I had this one thing. I was showing people this video on Facebook. Like I was seeing this one dog. Right, I would love to have it if I ever had kids. I don't know what breed of dog it was, but like the guy, like the mom or whatever was filming it. Like this dog would sit there. The bus stop was right in front of their house. The dog would sit there while the kids were at the bus stop. He would sit there
yeah,
and wait till they got on the bus. He'd wait. The bus pulled off. He'd come right in the house.
yeah.
That's the type of dog I want. Like I want a dog to be like, all right, cool. Like I'm like, shit.
I want it to be like a person, but just furry.
I'm like, yo, go walk him to the bus stop. Dude.
Yeah,
Come-
exactly.
Just come back.
Yeah.
Like, get your ass back here.
Oh yeah.
But like that's the type of thing I want. Like when I had this dog, like my dad kind of came up with the idea. Like my dad is one of those like weird, extravagant type of people.
I mean, you're talking to me here.
Fucking. Have you ever heard of the dog called the Belgian Malinois?
Yeah.
It's a police dog. The dog's like $5,000.
Yeah.
My dad tried to convince me to go half on it with him.
Did you?
Fuck no.
Why not? I would have thought it.
That's a $2,500 dog. Right?
Yeah, and
I have student loan payments. I'm not paying that.
I would have like, I get to name him and then he's mine.
That's what I did. That's what I did with him.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
So he did it, and like we're talking, I'm like, hey, that dog attacks people. So when we got the Dogo, so AKA Jiggy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I fell in love with this dog the second I met him. Like the dog literally, it just took to me, and then like I got hurt in a car accident, and I took the dog.
Oh yeah.
You saw that shit?
That's you. That's you, Calvin.
I would love it. I would love it.
Calvin, that's you. That's your future one.
I love it. But I want to be the dog on top. Like,
exactly.
I have no harness. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, and look at the little fat one with the tongue hanging out. I can see you pulling up at work like that. And I can see, instead of you doing that, you just have one of those dog whistles where you like, and then the fucking dog goes, that's your alarm. They all bark at the same time. Let me know.
I'm doing it during peak. I'm gonna have a bunch of dogs like. I'm gonna come out with my sled and my
fucking mushrooms.
I'm like, yo, tell Balto we gotta go.
Balto? Motherfucking Balto, son.
we gotta get the medicine to the next kid's hospital. We gotta get after it.
If you're still there next year, hopefully you're not, because hopefully you move on to bigger and better.
Yo, they're banning some of those dogs.
To be honest, man, I tell you
dress
guys,
them up like reindeers.
I tell guys like this, man, I want to be there for a little bit just to get the money, but like, bro, my goal is to get back into law enforcement. Like, that's what I really need to do. That's what like my degree's in. That's what I take my life to.
Start a motherfucking podcast. Because I'm trying to listen. I'm
trying
to listen to you debate about music.
I can be like, all right, well, I just had this traffic stop and this guy was bumping this new Tupac.
Why? If you don't tell the actual person, and if you just give details of what happened but don't call out anyone, I think you'll be
I'd love to. Like I tell people, like, anybody who ever had a conversation with me, like, they know what I used to do. Like, I'm an open book person. Yeah. So like, I'll tell you, like, shit, this is what happened. Like, I don't believe in lying to people. I think it's stupid. I think you only lie to my girlfriends and my mom. Like,
my man.
Like, that's it. Like, that's it.
I think that would be an awesome fucking perspective though, because it's a cop podcast, but it's on the real things, and you can point out the mistakes that people do. Towards cops, and then you can point out things that you should have done differently. Or of course, I would love to, man. Like I gotta get back in this flow.
So hold on, do you want to be a cop or you want to go to the army or?
My dad's an ex-army ranger. Like he was doing he was an airborne ranger, actually, correction. He was doing all that, jumping out of planes. Like my dad used to show me pictures. Like that's how my dad used to like drink Hennessy. Like he always told me the story. He said when he was stationed in Germany back in the time when there was the Berlin Wall, he was there. Yeah, he said he was like. When I was in the field with this guy from Jersey, said this guy came out of nowhere. He said he almost shot and killed him. Damn. And said this guy just opened his jacket and he's like, yo, what are you doing? This guy pulled out this bottle, right? And it happened to be cognac at the time, so that's how my dad started drinking cognac.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. And so me and my dad, we bounced around the idea about going to the army, and he kind of gave me the look like, you better not touch a fucking piece of that paperwork until I look at it, type of deal. And we still talk about it to this day. Flip it up. Like we still talk about it to this day, but already with my college degree, I know I'd be an officer. I've spoken to multiple crews. It's one of the things like I have to do it, and I'm weird. Like I'm like oddly goal oriented. So like if I have a 5-year plan of things I've written out years ago, and I'm like I had to take a step back because like I ended up losing my job.
That's called life.
Yeah. But like I'm kind of happy I lost it though. Like you know what I mean? Most people won't say that, but I'm happy I lost my job. Like I got so complacent, like to the point, like when I say like,
well,
I was
notice that life is like that. Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
I was lifting.
Whatever you write on a paper,
shit like that.
It's gonna change.
Because like stuff like that. So we were talking about the army, and I'm like, oh, Dad, I don't need the army. He's like, all right, cool. All right, so I know like the army is like the army crews, the marine crews. Like, all right, cool. You already applied for officer candidate school. You're already a candidate. Like you have a degree. You're done. Like you're good.
Would you try to move in? Would you try to like follow the same path? Because what I've heard from the army is that it's the Marines, the SEALs, and the Rangers are like the hardest. That's no. While I spoke to him about what I would want to do is military intelligence. I want to be the dude that'd be like this. All right, cool.
he's here.
Yeah, the court.
We're gonna take these 2 Blackhawks. We're gonna bring this over here. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna get this here. If this goes down, we're gonna blow this up. And we're gonna get mad at it. That's what I want.
How are you gonna do that if you're never been in the fire?
But you don't think like
a lot of dudes haven't.
But that's what I mean. Like we were talking about the judges and UFC.
yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. Like they never been in the fire. Like why are you gonna?
You'll be
judge it?
surprised though. Actually, a lot of those judges do in the UFC do fight. They don't fight, but they train.
No, they don't.
Like Joe Rogan trains. Joe Rogan
He's not a
judge.
I wish he was.
Like who was? I think Big John fought.
Yeah, but those were referees.
Yeah.
All the referees are trained.
Yeah.
Like Keith Peterson, Kevin Mull, all those people had gyms.
Yeah.
Even the guy that looks like fucking Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
I forget his fucking name. Now he looks like a fucking.
Oh my god.
Canada, right?
No.
It's Canadian, no?
It's like his name starts with an M, right?
There's John McCarthy.
John McCarthy. That's
Herb
what
Dean
I'm
is one of the best ones.
The Herb Dean is that should be like I believe that
Herb Dean is like the top.
Yeah,
fucking-
Mac Legati, like the Asian Italian dude,
Steve Mazzagatti.
Yes.
You know, with the porn star mustache. But I always felt that Herb Dean, like if they ever came to a split decision or a draw, I think they should call up Herb Dean wherever the fuck he's at and be like, what do you think? Because he's the only person that has like the most highest, honest, and fucking most unbiased opinion.
Yeah.
And he'll let shit.
And even when he fucks up, he says it. He's like, fucked up on
with
this
the Robert Dollar fight,
Yeah.
the last one that he fucked up.
But he even corrected it.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking.
But like back to the army though, man. Like I wish I would have went. Like
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my bad. I wish I would have went. Like I had it. I think
you got one way. It sounds a little bit windy, but
Nah, like I wish I would have went. Like man, like when I was 21, when I was wrestling in college, I went to like a chiropractor, and like I had like really bad, like extremely bad back pain to where like my back would seize up.
Okay.
He took X-rays of like my back, my spine, my hips. So, like they found 2 black spots in each of my hips, and so he was like, "Yo, did you run track?" I'll never like. There was one of those moments in your life you hear something so bad, you'll never fucking
just
forget that.
X-rays because normally
Like-
for their back and shit they do MRI.
No, my back was fine. It was the hips. He was like, "Yo, you have 2 black spots in both of your hips." He's like, "Did you used to run track?" He's like, "Yo, they're being grinded down so much." He's like, "Yo, I don't want to tell you this now," but he's like, "Yo, I don't know when, but I guarantee you'll need a hip replacement."
Jesus.
I was like 21. I was like 20. I was 20 turning 21.
Tall people don't last that long.
Then like I used to be short. I used to be like I actually.
What do
used
you
to be
mean?
short.
You a stretch motherfucker? You
No, like I never.
4. What the fuck?
Yo, I used to like no lie. I used to be like until like maybe like 6th, 7th grade. I was short.
Okay.
And then like I remember going to high school. I was about like 5'11", and then I was like 6'2" my sophomore year.
Oh,
okay, a little bit bigger. So like, once that,
a lot of milk, huh?
yeah, a little bit, maybe some protein a little bit. So like once that guy told me that in college, I'm like, wait, what? A hip replacement?
Yeah,
Are you fucking serious? But then like after a while, I had my hip repaired.
Okay.
So,
What they do?
They
Invasive or?
I'm not even gonna lie, it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like I have the majority of my body tattooed, and I would literally redo every one of those in a continuous session before I ever get my hip operated on again. Like they cut into my quad.
Okay.
So like the top of my quad here, 3 incisions here, took the hip, pulled it out of the socket. I developed a spur on my femur, so like if your femur is like this, it's supposed to be round.
Yeah.
My shit was like this.
Oh,
So it continuously shredded the labrum.
Yeah.
But I wrestled on that for like years.
Inside the ball and cup joint.
Yeah, I wrestled on that. So
Yeah.
like for like I think he told me like 2 years I wrestled like that.
Yo, and they say
It
that the
completely
back
shredded.
pain, most of back pains come from the hip.
The hips, everything. Like when I first got diagnosed, like I couldn't be in my college class and sit down at a desk and lift my legs up.
Oh,
It literally hurt that bad.
Yeah.
And like professors were telling me I was skipping so much class, I was like, yo, I can't go.
Yeah.
I literally can't go if I can't sit at the desk because it hurt. Even sitting at 90-degree angle would be painful. And then like when I was wrestling a little bit on running, like my knee kept buckling. Like, but I tore the LCL on my right knee, and I'm like, why is this knee giving out? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the trainers tested the stability. Nothing was wrong.
There's this shit where they make you lay flat and they push on
They start pushing on it,
Yeah.
shaking it, like,
To see, you have to keep your foot flat to see if you're.
yeah, like, oh, it's
Yeah.
stable. And then, like, one stat, they're like this, and, like, the doctor took the x-rays and did, like, the arthroscopy when they inject your like hip, whatever with these, it's your labrum and your hip is torn. That's where all your pain's coming from.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, how invasive it was, because sometimes they can just do the orthoscopic, where they just do the 4 incisions, and then run the cords through. And
it was like that, but they shaved down the head of my femur because it developed this way.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It took a full calendar year to recover. Like I'm like an actual full year, and I didn't walk for maybe 3 months.
Holy shit!
Like 2.5, 3 months I didn't walk.
Were you casted or were you just?
No, they couldn't. You can't really cast the hip. It's one of those. It's like one of those weird locations.
But I mean, I didn't know if they did the thing where it almost looks like a girdle, and then they.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like I didn't do anything. Like what they first gave me when I came out of surgery was a nerve block. I didn't feel it at all. I couldn't.
Oh, they gave you a nerve block.
And they gave me a bunch of fucking pain meds. I'm talking the day after surgery. I went home, laid on my couch, got up, walked upstairs to my girlfriend at the time who was upstairs asleep, got in bed. Then I woke up and the fucking pain meds were off. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
And I also couldn't feel my leg. I couldn't move it. Like you know that fucking scene in Kill Bill #1?
Yeah.
When Uma Thurman's in the back of that, like
It's
the pussy
like,
wagon.
yeah.
You have to. I literally had to do that to move my leg. I had to literally
your big
cognitively look at my leg like, move, please move, and it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Then I had to get downstairs. I literally slept on my couch, my parents' couch, for months.
Jesus Christ.
And what made it worse was in the middle of the summer.
Damn.
Sweat your dick off.
Wait, what? Beyond sweating my dick off. I went to hip surgery around 198. When I came out, 145.
Jesus Christ! So you're just wasting away.
I was
a month.
pissed when I hopped on the scale. When I was able to walk to get on the scale.
Yeah.
When I was wrestling in college, my last weight I competed at was 149. I had to lose weight to make that. I was walking around under that. That's how bad it was.
I would have had the French right here, the fucking one of those camping fucking
no, like the
stove. And shit.
No lie, I shit you not. I couldn't stand up. Operate a microwave.
I eat like a motherfucker, right?
Oh, I eat a lot too, but I shit you not. I couldn't stand up, operate a microwave, and turn to my kitchen island.
Yeah.
With nothing. I couldn't turn. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stand up for long. I couldn't do that. And like the pain medication I was on was so fucking strong. I literally just slept all the time. I literally sat on my parents' couch with a fucking fan, literally 2 feet from my face. It was so hot.
You were sleeping on a cloud the whole time.
No, I wasn't. It was fucking hot. Like my dad's in the ass.
No, I'm just saying
when it comes to like
pills.
air conditioning.
I'm about to get hip surgery to lose some weight.
Yo, my house, I clocked my house at like 83 degrees. Like my dad had that, like I was never really home in the summer because I was always at school training.
Yeah.
My dad would have that, like the AC cut on until like an hour before he got home. I clocked that house at like 80-something degrees. Like I called him, I don't really curse at my dad ever.
Yeah.
God cursed him the fuck out. I'm like, yo, I'm cutting this shit on. I'm on crutches, sweating this shit. I'm hungry. I can't even eat. Like I'm like, yo, I'm cutting this fucking AC on. 87 degrees in this fucking house.
Dog, I'm dying.
I'm hot, bro. I'm hot, son.
And that's what, like, moments like that, that's all you can do. I'm fucking hot. I'm hot. There's no other words to explain.
And like that, he didn't even give me like a, yo, calm down, son. He was like, go ahead, cut it. Like, this is how you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how you do it.
You probably
like, yo, no lie, like I'm bleeding with pain. Like I said, like most of my body is tattooed. Like a lot of it is. Bro, I bawled like a baby. Like I remember the time like I first got here, my mom, when I sat down on that couch, she moved my ankle like a little bit, and it moved my hip.
Yeah.
I sat there and bawled for 20 minutes.
Dude,
And it was to the point where like my mom and the girlfriend at the time I had just sat there and froze. My mom called my dad, and my dad was like, "Yo, like, my dad's like, he's not the sensitive dude. Like, you getting one of these good? Like, you good?
Yeah.
You done? Like, I was like, no.
I got that scared feeling.
No, like, bro, my leg was swollen.
No, from a dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like, bro, it was honestly, man. Like I tell people, like, bro, to get through that, bro, that was the worst fucking pain I've ever experienced in my life. Like I've broken 2 bones at the same time. I've never felt pain like that. I've been tattooed for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
Never felt pain like
but
that.
But that's, that's internal pain compared to fucking, a skin deep pain where someone's like rubbing a needle on you.
Yeah. That's not bad though. Like,
that's not bad. Yeah,
the needle was fun.
Because eventually you become numb to it. You just feel
eventually, but
you just feel the pressure and the vibration.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Yeah.
And the skin ripping apart.
But I mean, you get none of that.
Depending what they use, because sometimes they use the ones with the fucking like for the shadow and shit. That's like 18 needles. And
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. When I like,
they'll be like,
getting tattoos so much, like right now, I'm working on a full body suit.
For real?
Like I'm working on like the Yakuza style.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
so blood and everything.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
really?
Like I have like in here, like all that.
Oh shit.
Did that. I'm talking like.
Oh shit.
down
Okay.
to,
Yeah.
I saw that because we were going to work with the
tank tops and shit. Like some people catch on, they don't ever notice.
Yeah.
Like my prideful thing is like I don't want people to know I have tattoos. Like
Exactly.
I got my first.
Oh, you've been going intensive with everybody.
But like that's like
loose as fuck.
that's just like a regular tank top. Like I didn't really like that. Like I made a promise to my father. I got my first tattoo at 13.
Yeah.
I made a promise to my dad. My dad like told me like he's like yo, because he's like a real stern, strict man. He's like yo, like
It was military man.
if this is gonna be if you're gonna get a tattoo, cool. My dad, I think he was a little drunk at the time. I'm like, I don't. That's neither here nor there. He's like yo, get it somewhere you can cover. Don't ever let this one tattoo never stop a job. So like all my tattoos now, like if I come with a regular short sleeve shirt, you'll never know.
Yeah, that's kind of how that's how I've always been. I've always like tattoos that are like on a body. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like sleeves and all that shit.
Yeah.
Eventually, like I think the sleeves.
Motherfucker got a tattoo on his belly. This
So
nigga.
do I. Yeah, my whole belly, my whole, my like, my whole.
No, I'm just saying that you wouldn't think he does.
Nah, I wouldn't have
He,
done it.
he takes it off and he's like, oh,
Like no, but I like yo, my whole stomach's tattooed. Like I have a whole I have a Buddhist monk meditating underneath the waterfall on my stomach.
I want to get the. You ever see like the Polynesian leg tattoos?
Yes.
Because they got thick ass tree trunk legs. Like those are the only ones.
Yeah, I'm like no weird shit. Like I've noticed you have really big calves for doing this.
Yeah.
I got thick ass legs.
Yeah.
Just like you kick trees, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same. My son is built the same way. I see. If you see him, he's built like me, but he's just 3 feet high.
Oh, he spent like 10 years in timeout.
Yeah, like he's just a tiny little bulldog. Just I'm a fucking.
Nah, man, I love it. Like it's kind of with tattoos. Like
But you know what style I'm talking about? That comes straight from the top of the hip. It goes down mid.
Like fight Travis Brown.
Travis Brown and Tattoo Avasa. But the thing is, I'm not Polynesian, so I feel like a poser.
The only issue with that, like I mean, like I'm trying to think about it. I have over a week's worth plus of hours sitting in a chair.
Jesus.
Like, I mean, like
You fuck with the same artist, or
he does all my tattoos.
Okay, so
all
you primarily only have one.
Like there's some. I'll cheat on anything in this world.
Yeah.
I'll cheat on an open book test. I'll cheat on a girlfriend. I like, you know what I mean? But I'll never cheat on it. I'll never cheat on the dude who does my haircuts and my tattoos. Like I'll never do that.
Me
Like,
too. I've been with
I'm not doing that.
with the same barber since I was 13.
Like,
to this day. Yeah.
He's a good artist. He's one of those guys that'll tell you like he's like, yeah, your idea is fucking dumb. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I'll tattoo it because you want it, but like.
I can spice this up and make it.
Like, but like we get to the point where like I've been tattooed by him for so long, like I don't really like if I call him tomorrow and he has an open spot, I don't tell him what we're tattooing.
Yeah.
I don't be like, yo, we're tattooing this and this is a concrete idea. I never do it anymore. I'm the like, yo, here, I'll be there.
Because you gotta let them get an artist too.
Yeah.
They are.
That, but like our rapport is for so long that I'll go there and he'll like pick an idea I said for a while ago, like, and just tattoo it. Like, I remember, I have excuse the pun.
So you ain't got, so most of your tats are not, there's no meaning behind you.
No, I've designed every single tattoo and everyone has me.
Oh.
I just, like, every single one I can describe in detail why I got it. But like I was saying, like, excuse the pun, like, I have a monkey tattooed on my back. Like, I have a monkey, like, with a hand, like a bowl of fire and a severed head. Like,
What's the pun?
it's when you have a monkey in your back.
Oh, yeah. I get it. I lost it.
Me too, yo.
I was lost for a second. I was like, I don't get it. But now,
He said, what's the pun?
Yeah, I didn't get the pun.
Like I'm forever with a monkey on my back. So it's one of those things. Like I got bored one day and I was getting all these tattoos.
Me too.
I was getting all these tattoos.
That was right over the top of my head.
Like,
usually I'm witty, but not that
like
one.
I'm talking like
Stupid.
I was getting tattooed like once or twice a month for a year straight.
Damn. So you got thousands.
I don't know.
Millions.
I don't know anymore.
Billions.
I wish.
Trillions of dollars.
I wish, like, people always ask me how many tattoos I have. I was like, I lost count after 100.
Yeah, well, fuck. I mean, dude, that's fucking amazing. I mean, I kind of get jealous, because I mean I'm.
It's an expensive habit.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't have.
That's the thing. I always got the money, and then something else comes up, and tattoo is my last thing.
You pussies don't have the problem I have. I'm fuzzy. I'm a fuzzy man.
What do you mean?
So
Was your hair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, to be honest, dude, like I don't.
Nah, you don't. Yeah, whatever you're gonna say, you don't. You don't want.
Ever since I tattooed most of my body, I don't grow body hair anymore.
Oh yeah, because you fucking that's you. But me, I would look like fucking Teen Wolf with my genetics. They'd be tattooing and be like, oh, you're getting hairier by the minute. Yeah. Do you see this? You see this? Yeah.
Body white.
Persian carpet.
Those fucking corn cups.
Yeah, ladies, if you want some of this for Jack
What is it called?
the coconut husk?
Yeah. That's it.
God, yeah. So you cornrow your back hair then?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm too fat to look at my back. Just let me know.
It's like the mirror doesn't reach.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but like I got lucky, man. I don't have kids. I have a dog. Like he's like, hey yo, take this $30 to him. Go fuck off. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
so all my money goes to tattoos. Like people always ask.
but that's good. At least you're fucking doing what you want to do, and it's not. We don't live in a society anymore where it's not that negative. It doesn't.
It's still frowned upon though, because like a lot of.
But it's not that negative.
What?
Like a lot of places.
Tattoos?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell nah, bro. That shit wouldn't.
It is though, but a lot of like
Now
like,
it's just normal.
the way I
you see how
balance
many
my
doctors and
tattoos.
everything?
The way I balance my shit is like a lot of like police forces still have a tattoo policy.
Most of them do.
So you can't go past the summer
I just saw
uniform.
one
Yeah, you
cop.
can't. Yeah.
I just
So
saw
some
one.
uniform stops like right here.
It's like
I'm like,
a little. It's like 3/4
that full
bicep.
sleeve would look real sexy right now.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it.
Yeah, I just saw one cop killing a 15-year-old, something like that, and he had a full sleeve.
But that's like, was he a city cop?
Yeah, it all depends.
It also depends. Like, if it's like NY, they don't give a fuck. Philly doesn't really give a fuck. Like SEPTA Transit doesn't.
No, he was from Louisiana or something like that.
No, they probably don't care. Or they were grandfathered in.
Yeah. Before they.
I know a dude.
He had the flag, the whole American flag.
That's a little bit different. It's for America. You can do whatever you want.
He did one of these.
I can show that.
Nah,
I'll show you, but
I know a state cop with sleeves, tattoos past the sleeves. Like, I've been here for 20 years. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
They're not about to tell me shit.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna release me to that. But yo, we did an hour so far. We
Over
actually
an
did
hour.
over an hour.
Yeah.
Shit,
You see how fast it goes?
Yeah, like,
That's what I was trying to tell you.
It's like, yo, you just shoot your shit a little bit, and it's like,
That's it, bro.
The only thing is that it's a little bit brighter, and people don't realize. But once you don't-
forget about
I
it.
know.
You forget about the lights. You forget about that there's been a camera rolling on us for the last hour.
yeah, the makeup chick didn't really show up. And I didn't get my face.
Well,
She
yo,
was busy sucking that popo.
are you? But for real, you honestly want to do something like this? Because
I mean, bro, like I like talking to people. Like you can see, like, yo, you ever see me in work? Like, you know, like I'm talking to everybody. I don't even care. Like I bullshit with anybody. But like my passion is also music. I would love to do music oriented stuff.
Okay.
But it's just like what I studied is not music oriented.
Me too. I don't know nothing about music. I thought that's what we were talking about. I don't know music. I don't know how to read music. I don't know nothing. But I can make you a beat in 10 minutes or start a whole production by myself.
But that's the beauty of it, though.
But I will do it right though. It doesn't mean that I don't know certain things that are wrong. Like I'm not gonna do a whole beat fucking on tune and all this shit. I know that. But it's just I just don't know. Like when I listen to a note, I don't know that if it's a C, F, G, whatever it is. I have to look at it.
They make
now exactly. That's what I was telling him. Now I can ask for that. When I started finding out more about certain what do you call this, plugins and all this shit that I can use to see that, I was golden. Because now I can actually hear it where it's supposed to be corrected, and I actually get used to it by just hearing it. Like I told him, I train my ear more than my voice and anything else, so I can hear and feel like certain things that are off or not. Because you can actually have off things that sound cool or sound good.
Yeah, of course. Like,
but
people think
it can't be too off because it sounds like shit.
Yeah. But dude,
Anyway.
yeah.
We got this.
But Yeah, whatever you're trying to do, do it. And then Chino and I were always trying to get people to do their own shit. But dude, if you want to hop on this a couple more times, so you feel when you get more comfortable. And
I like the vibe. If you guys want to have me back,
so anyone that comes over, man, you come over anytime.
You let me know. I'm not about to be like, yo, Nick, I'm outside. Are you ready for the podcast?
Like I said, it's I always give people the opportunity to tell me when they want to come. I run it on Wednesdays. This is what we do.
Wednesdays usually my day off before Thursday. I don't really do shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Except go to the gym. Let me know if you want to. Hey, yo, want to hop on this podcast? I have no guests. Cool, I'm coming over.
Yeah, but you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Your Instagram or anything?
I guess Instagram, Jiggy McKenzie. Facebook is more like my name, Calvin Daly. Anything else? Shout out to my mom, I guess. The number one soldier, you know what I mean? Shout out to my tattoo artists. Most people don't really see any of my tattoos, and I like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Would it be cool if you shout out his fucking
IG or whatever? It's at J Eastwick, so it's Jay Eastwick. So
okay.
That maybe you'll see a couple of my pieces on there. Probably not, because like a lot of my pieces are undone because we're working on a full body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't really like do the whole pictures and stuff. Like I even like now I don't have.
Well, I'm sure he has more portfolio though.
Yeah, like speaking about the tats, like the next one I gotta finish up my kneecaps. Like I did that recently, and I gotta finish that up. So like, there's no pictures of it.
All right.
I don't even have pictures of my tattoo.
Yeah. It is what it is. You look at them every fucking day. You don't need a picture of them.
No lie, man. You see enough of these shits, you forget. Like I remember the one time I called myself in the mirror. I'm like, "Fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Yo, shitty, craziest story enough, man. College story. I got really drunk, super hammered. Forgot I had a chest tattoo. Woke up the next morning like, I know these motherfuckers did not draw on me. I'm like."
What is that movie called? Hangover?
Yeah. Get that Mike Tyson piece.
Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't do it. My mom would fucking kill me.
She probably
She wouldn't kill you. She would just get mad.
No. What? Dude, every time I get a new tattoo to this day, my mom was like, yo, don't you have enough? And I'm like, Mom, I'm never satisfied.
Yeah, exactly.
Like every time, like me and my mom have been tattooed together. Like me and my mom have matching tattoos.
That's what's up.
Like it was her 55th birthday, and she came up to me. She's like, me and my mom are extremely close. Like I mean, like I've saved her life once. My mom had a stroke in my house. I called the ambulance, helped her out, and all that stuff. And like one of the days she came up to me, she's like, yo, like, she's like, I want to get a tattoo. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pay for it. What do you want? I was like, I already got an appointment set up, so you let me know. Like, I was getting tattooed so much. I'm like, I already, my man's already on deck. Like, let me know. And she's like, I want to get a matching tattoo. What do you want? So like, I like my left shin it says blessed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm blessed. Like me, like I almost died at birth. My mom had to like help herself and like carry me throughout like a crazy ass pregnancy, and so I'm blessed. And my mom almost passed away several times through all her ailments and stuff. So she's blessed. So my mom has it across her wrist. I told her like, hey, I'm not doing it on my wrist because doing jobs, and I'm like, I'll tattoo it on my leg. So I did this shin, and I'm weird about symmetry. So after that, I had to do the other shin, and I can't really just have it naked like that. So like I did it like that.
That's good, man. That's deep.
Yeah,
that's
like
a good story.
Yeah, like it's like crazy. Like I just told somebody the other day, like when it comes to tattooing, like my spine tat. I have a katana running down my spine.
Okay.
And it's like I had it designed to be like an engraved blade. It's a saying that my mother used to tell me for every one of my wrestling matches, my senior year in high school.
Okay.
So my mom was my backbone. So I thought of a way when I was a freshman in college.
You these fucking puns, son.
Yo,
Punt master.
Yeah.
Punt master Calvin Daly over here.
Yo, no lie, like my mom's my backbone. So like I figured like what better way to honor my mother than to literally put her as my backbone. So like I have this saying tattooed down my spine, engraved in the sword.
Yo, that's fucking awesome. I mean, that's a great way to fucking end it, brother.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You. What do you mean? I forgot what I was gonna say. I gotta go by that. It's fucking goals. You goals, Joe. Whatever. We out of here.
Oh shit, let's just start beeping. Alright, everybody. This is episode 10. Everyone stay safe, stay positive. Chase your motherfucking dreams. Be easy.
We're fucking out.
Thank you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Go fuck yourselves.